everyone, I'm Anur Nabiha binti Abdul Jalil and I'm studying at SK Bukit Sekilau as a Year 5 pupil. My school code is CBA 4076. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies because I enjoy learning new things. By reading this storybook, I can grow my vocabulary. It also helps to improve empathy. So, I learn to considerate of other people's feelings. I am very happy today because I can share this interesting storybook with all of you. Akbar's Dream is the title of the storybook. It was written by Jane Langford and illustrated by Joanne Moss. It was consists of 32 colorful pages. It was published by Heinemann Educational Publisher in 1999. Why do I like this story so much? It's because I was attracted by the main character, Akbar, who was a kind and curious boy. Akbar that worked diligently and never gave up on his dreams. Akbar showed his talents and patience until he managed to weave the most beautiful silk cloth in the whole of India. Let me share some lines in this story with you. One day, Akbar said with a sparkling grin, "Grandfather, I will make the most beautiful silk cloth in the whole of India." His grandfather chuckled warmly. "My dear Akbar, beautiful clothes is made slowly, one thread at a time. Dreams need patience, my boy, little by little, thread by thread." Akbar and his grandfather worked side by side at their loom daily. The soft clad filled their small home as golden sunlight shimmered on the threads. Sometimes the threads tangled. Sometimes the colors did not match. Sometimes Akbar even felt frustrated. However, Akbar did not give up. Akbar's fingers danced with determination, weaving his dream into silk. But one afternoon, Akbar sang, "Grandfather, my designs aren't as beautiful as I imagined. My cloth is not beautiful enough. What if I cannot make the best silk?" Grandfather smiled and said gently, "Then perhaps we need inspirations. Let's visit Agra. There you will see the Taj Mahal, the greatest symbol of love and beauty. It will inspire you." Akbar's grandfather played an important role here as a wise and loving mentor. He suggested Akbar to collect enough money so they could visit Agra by train one day. One fine day, Akbar and his grandfather sold some silk to Uncle Omar. Uncle Omar was a kind and honest trader who admired Akbar's work. He knew Akbar's dream, so he gave Akbar some threads as a gift. Akbar thanked Uncle Omar with gratitude. After many days, grandfather had saved every rupee carefully, and at last they could afford the train fare to Agra as the train chugged across rivers and fields. Grandfather told Akbar the story of Shah Jahan and his beloved Mumtaz Mahal. I think maybe some of you have already known who were they. Shah Jahan was the emperor who built the Taj Mahal, while Mumtaz Mahal was the queen who inspired a symbol of love. When they finally stood before the white marble wonder, Akbar was amazed and became speechless. He saw the domes glow like pearls under the sun, and the garden shimmered in the reflection of its beauty. The white building shone brightly. It looked soft and beautiful like silk. If love can create something this beautiful, Akbar whispered to himself, then I can lose something beauty too. Do you know what happened next? Back home, Akbar began to work again. Click, clack, click, clack. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. He wove patiently, blending patience and care into every thread. When Akbar finally showed his silk to Uncle Omar was amazed by his beautiful silk. "This is really wonderful. Now, this is the most beautiful silk cloth in India," praised Uncle Omar. Akbar smiled happily and thanked Uncle Omar. Akbar's dream had come true, not just because of his talents, but because of the love, support, and kindness around him. Akbar's personality shows patience, perseverance, and kindness. Even when weaving was difficult, he never gave up, proving that hard work makes dreams possible. He listened to his grandfather, showed gratitude to Uncle Omar, and found inspiration in the Taj Mahal. His story teaches us that true beauty comes from determination, compassion, and the support of others. Thank you and goodbye for now. May your own dreams be woven with the same love and determination as Akbar's silk.
Well done, Anur Nabiha. You have shown good effort in reading the story today. Your voice was clear and you tried your best to read each word carefully. That is very important. Good job. Okay, now let us start with our questioning session. My first question is, why do you choose to read this book?
I chose this book because the title of the book is attractive and interesting. Furthermore, the cover page attracts me to open it and read more about it. It also has an eye-catching illustrations that make me to understand the text easier. Last but not least, I can gain a lot of knowledge by reading it.
Very good. My second question is, in your opinion, which is the best part in the book?
The best part in this book that I love most is when Uncle Omar gave Akbar threats without taking his money to show his love and support to Akbar. Akbar's gratitude toward Uncle Omar highlights his respectful and appreciative nature, showing that kindness and support are essential in achieving success.
Okay, good answer. Okay, my third question. Please talk about the characters in the story.
The character I like most is Akbar. Akbar was a young boy with a big dream. I also have a dream too. My dream is to become a well-known singer. Then the second character is the grandfather, who was a wise and loving mentor. The third character is Uncle Omar. He was a kind and supportive trader. The fourth character is Shah Jahan. He was the emperor who built the Taj Mahal. The fifth character is Mumtaz Mahal. She was the queen who inspired a symbol of love.
Well done. And my final question to you. Can you give me the summary of this story?
Akbar's story shows us that dreams come true when we work hard, stay patient, and accept help with gratitude. His perseverance teaches us not to give up, while his kindness and humility remind us that success is built on love and support. In everyday life, if we combine effort with compassion, we too can achieve something truly meaningful.
That was a very good answer. I think that's all, Annur. See you again.
Thank you, Teacher Indra. See you again too.